Hey guys, what is going on? As you already know, it's a Monday, meaning you're expecting. Actually, I don't know if you're expecting. Are you expecting? Anyways, it's another Monday, meaning welcome back to my channel. And of course, it's me again. And if you're new, hello. My name is Erica, and this is how it's gonna be. So today, this one came up in my head, and I was like, damn, I need to do this one right now. Because I am such a person that has so many pet peeves, but I have compiled just my top 6. And while I do that, I'm actually gonna be eating at the same time because it's high-key lunchtime. And I was like, you know what? If I eat while I talk about my pet peeve, you're just gonna see the real and raw answers. Okay. I always really talk with my hands, huh? Maybe it's your guys' pet peeve that I do this. But anyways, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna eat. So this is what I'm eating. It looks, honestly, it's rice, and then it's this, in my freaking, language at least, we call it something like begukan or whatever, and it's a Filipino dish. I think it's called Bicol Express in Tagalog, but this is so good. I'm about to be eating this, and then I'm also gonna be having some orange juice on the side, because it's low-key spicy, but I love it. If y'all don't like spicy food, you can't hang out with me. That's on period. If you can't eat out and have spicy food, we can't be friends, literally. Anyways, let's get on with the video right now. The first one, I think this is the biggest for me. It's when people don't respond to my text. You don't respond to my text in a span of 24 hours. It gets me so angry, and then I start overthinking, and I'm just you have 24 hours in the day to respond to me, to think about what you're gonna say. It could be the easiest thing too. I could just be hey, you wanna hang out, and if you don't, let me know. Be just think of something dumb so that we don't have to. But it makes me mad when I text somebody and then they don't respond to me, but then when I text them, or no, when they text me, they expect a response. Piece it together. How? How does that work? I don't understand at all. Why do you feel the need to not respond? It can be anybody. Why does it take a human being to take so long to respond if we know they're free? Obviously it depends if they're at work, if they're at school or doing something, but if you're not doing anything and I know you're not doing anything and you're not responding to me, but you post on your socials, holy moly. I can't deal with that, to be honest. It gets me so riled up. It's either one, I'll do the exact same to you. Cause of y'all not gonna get a I will literally do the exact same to you when it comes to you coming to me, because it literally hurts me. I'm just why? Am I not that important to you for you to take that long to respond? That's the biggest thing at the moment for me. That's the number one thing. And if you agree, bruh, you know the vibes. You know and you understand it. Because, oh my god, unless you're a celebrity or something. Or I don't know, my mom. No, you can't do that to me. Let me just take a bite. And it happens all the time. And I just deal with it. And I'm just you know what? It's fine. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, which is low-key, a good thing. No. What am I saying a good thing? It's low-key a bad thing. I have so much hope for people to do me right that I just let it go. But please, now that you know, you could take 2 hours, 3 hours, but a whole ass day not to respond, I'd be mad. Anyways, we're gonna move on with that. That's where I'm gonna leave it. Let's go to the second one. ASMR vibe. Anyways, number 2. This one is when people stare at me. If you don't have to be staring at me, why are you staring at me? Is it me? Am I just that good to stare at? What's going on?
Wait a minute, who are you?
I don't know if it's because I'm what, 6 foot tall or something, but people just go like this, or I'm just there, and I'm not associated to anything that is going on or what's happening. I'm just there chilling, doing my own thing, and people are just ma'am, sir, what are you doing? What's going on? I just hate it, and I hope y'all understand. I just hate being stared at, and I feel I'm being overanalyzed or something. Maybe it's just me overthinking. If you don't want other people doing it to you, don't do it to me, or don't do it to someone else. The just staring part, it's just why are you staring at me if you don't have to be staring at me? Why are you looking at me?
Oh, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
if we're not speaking. Like, if we were having a one-on-one conversation, I love when we have eye contact, but if you are staring at me just because I'm there and I don't know you, if you want to approach me, like, come, like, let's go, like, talk to me. I'm not scary, I swear, like, I don't bite. But please just don't stare at me if we have, like, no, like, connection. I know people are probably gonna be like,
what do you mean? Like, it's just people, like, what if they're just, like, looking at your outfit or something?
He's like, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I really get so bothered when people, like, stare at me for, like, a long period of time for no reason. That's, like, what it is. But yeah, let's move on to the third one. Okay, oh my gosh, let me drink. Anyways, my third one, and I think people would understand this one more, is when people are late. I'll put these two together. When people are late and they have a bad excuse about it, and when people also, like, interrupt me when I'm speaking. Because it happens to me all the time, and, like, I think I've just had enough of, like, people, like, trying to interrupt me when I'm speaking. Like, for me, I know, like, I talk so fast sometimes, and people tell me that to, like, a certain extent where people are like, what the heck did she just say? Like, girl, what did you just say? I think it's because, like, people interrupt me so much that's how I get my ideas across, or, like, that's how I get my opinions across, is by talking fast enough so people don't have time to interrupt me. Shut up! What did you... Like, it's crazy. It seems so extra of me, but I'm telling you, like, it really is something that, like, I've just done my whole life, I guess. Like, I really just realized now, I was today years old that I realized that I actually really do talk pretty fast. But please, like, if you're gonna talk on top of me, just say, like, honestly, just be louder than me. Then I'll shut up. But that's also in my list. But this one, I think it was like, when you're late, yeah, I can't believe I forgot, but I'm such an early person. First of all, I hate, like, arriving late, so then people start staring at me, just like the old one, the pet peeve there. I really just don't like the attention like that, you guys. I promise, like, I really don't.
Oh my god, he on X.
I'm just like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's on me to be early. Like, that's my decision. But if we set a time and you're, like, excessively late, like, let's say if you're an hour late, then I'd be, like, mad. But if you're, like, let's say, like, 10, 15 minutes late, that's not a problem, because something can go in between along the ways. But, bro, like, the amount of times where people have been late in my life, I'm just like, yo, like, I really just don't like it when people are late. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Like, do you guys not know that you're late? Or, like, is it just your thing? And then, like, you've just learned to accept that you're never gonna be there on time. But I feel like if you want to change, people will change. And that's on period. Like, if people want to change, they'll change. You can't do nothing to change nobody. Just don't be late. If it doesn't get to you that people are late to something that's so important to you, then I think, like, something's wrong. Because if somebody really cared, like, they really won't be late. You know what I mean? But yeah, I say literally so much that it might be your pet peeve, that I say literally so much. And like, people have called me out all the time for saying the words like and literally. And I understand it, because low-key, that's really what I say. Like, I'm always like saying like, and I'm like, literally, like, I say them in the same sentence. Oh my gosh, I say them in the same sentence. That's so bad. I'm gonna need to reevaluate myself. But moving on. But, you guys, this one, it's when people drive slow. If you're a driver, I just hate when, like, if you are not gonna go in the vroom vroom, like, if you're not gonna vroom vroom in the vroom vroom lane, vroom vroom in the vroom vroom. If you're not gonna go fast in the vroom vroom lane, get back in the right lane. Like, it literally says, slower traffic on the right. Or that's just, like, common sense. I just hate when people go, like, 40. And it's like freaking 60, or like even if it's 50 and you're going 40, like, you need to go to like a driving test one more time.
Whoa!
If someone's in front of me, like, I understand that, but if you are literally like 10 feet away from another car and you're going like 40 and you're in the left lane, I will literally go into the right lane and then like swoop in front of you so that you get it. And that's just the type of driver that I am. But I swear to you, just drive the speed limit if you can. And even if I'm in the passenger seat and I know my friend is driving slow, I will literally tell them. I'll be like, yo, like, it's 50 here, like, get it right. Like, get it right. But that's just how I am. Like, I just be driving the speed limit. Just okay, and just go in the freaking right lane if you're gonna drive a little bit slower than everybody else.
Because the left lane is only for the vroom vroom lane. It's for the vroom vroom lane.
But yeah, let me get to my last topic, okay? I'm so annoyed. I'm so sorry. Like, if you heard the clicking noise of my freaking camera focusing again, I'm sorry. Like, that was me. That was my bad. Please, like, I got that carried away in that topic that, like, I didn't even check about my microphone. But the last one, I kind of saved the best for last. This one is when people, like, I come into work looking like this, right? Like, I'm like, okay, I actually tried today. Like, I actually tried, like, to look presentable when I'm at work or whatever. It doesn't even have to be work, like, with anyone, anywhere. Like, if you know that I clearly didn't try or tried, don't be like, oh my gosh, you look so tired today. Like, did you just hear what I said? You're really telling me that I look tired today when probably I already know. Or like, they're like, oh my gosh, you look so sleepy. Why do you look like that? Like, why are you commenting on how I look? Like, if you don't like it, like, keep it to yourself. Like, unless we're hella tight. Like, unless we're like,
are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
this height. Like, don't tell me and don't ask me why I look tired, why I look like I haven't slept, why I didn't try as much today, because the amount of times I'm telling you guys this has been said to me and I just brush it off because I'm like, you know what? Like, especially if I don't, like, vibe with you like that and you tell me something like that, I will, like, evaluate it in my head and I'm just like, okay, like, that person, like, no more, like, done. And people might be like, oh my god, you're overreacting, blah blah blah. Like, no, like, don't tell me that I look tired when I already know. Like, everybody usually knows when they look a certain way, so like, why are you reminding me? If you're so concerned, like, especially when they do it around other people, like, it pisses me off, actually. Like, it makes me so mad. All I'll say is either like, yeah, I know, or like, oh my gosh, and I just give them the driest reply ever, as I should, because I feel like when you comment on other people's look, unless you know them like that, you shouldn't, because you have no right. Like, that's just my opinion. That's just my little pet peeve. That's just my little advice. But yeah, that was the last one. Guys, my heart is like racing because I got so annoyed, especially with that one. Like, don't tell me I look a certain way. People usually, like, before they leave the house, they make sure they, like, look some type of way for other people. And I'm not saying, like, I don't know, like, I feel like you understand what I'm trying to say. Unless you're hella close with that person, I advise you not to comment on people's look. Just don't do it. First of all, why are you even evaluating other people like that? You do not have the right to judge other people.
I'm so tired of hearing that bullshit. And the next time somebody tell me some shit like that, I'm gonna dig deep in that ass and I'm gonna tell them some kind words that they do not want to hear.
And literally, that is the biggest thing. Like, just don't do it. Like, just keep it to yourself, if anything, and just let people be. Okay? Just let people be. Just let them wear what they want. Just let them look the way they want to look. And that's where I'm gonna end it, because this But yeah, you guys, those are gonna be my top 6 pet peeves. I feel like everybody literally has almost the same. Some people's, it's more with, like, this is more the general, like, with relationships, with, like, your family, your friends, or whatever. But no, I shouldn't do a part 2 to this one, because I'll just keep going on and on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, you guys, I hope that you liked today's video, today's topic. I literally did not even eat as much as I thought. Like, I ate off camera more than I did on camera because I felt like it was disrupting the way I was speaking, and I'm already annoying, so imagine me talking with my mouth full. That's somebody else's pet peeve, so I tried to, unless I'm doing like a mukbang or something, you're not gonna see me eat on camera like that again. That's on period. But yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video. Obviously, y'all really think, I feel like y'all really think I forget. But like, literally comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. And just to, come along with me in my little journey, in my little boredom self, in my little adventurous self, in my little, I don't know, just love you all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next freaking week. That's on period. Peace.